So what is up? How we doing, guys? The death watch on the start screen is boss. I need to update that. How we doing? How we doing? This tutorial might interest you, Dice Daddy, because I'm going to be painting pink. I'm going to be painting some pink. This guy's on the cards tonight. Wombat, my dude, how we going? So this is going to be tonight's tutorial model. Well, probably for the next 2 and a bit weeks, maybe 3. We'll see how we go. Now, I'm not going to do the classic Emperor's Children. This is going to be the Flawless Host Legion. And that is why I've changed this shoulder pad from the existing shoulder pad to a blank one, because they've got their own Legion iconography. So let's just film a quick little intro for the tutorial and then we'll get stuck in. All right, so this is the model of the month. It is going to be, well, it's built in sub-assemblies. It's also going to be painted in sub-assemblies. So we'll pull this guy apart. He has been primed with Grey Seer. All right, we need to mix a pink. Now, I did this pink last night. I really liked it. Probably a touch too pale though. You can see the difference. When I was airbrushing it last night, you couldn't really see. I had a bit of a play around as well. A little bit too pale. So we're gonna mix up a pink now and we'll get started. Not really sure on the ratios. I think that was like 1 part pink to like 20 parts white. It was very, very pale. I could use this. I could just go straight to this though. That might work. Or is that going to be too pale? Because that's going to be too dark, I think. I'll bring up an image. I'll bring up an image and I'll show you what I'm working off. Flawless Host. Oh, someone's already painted one. Cult of Paint. That's no surprise. Where is the Havoc? There he is. That is a tiny picture. I don't know if that's going to show up that well. Where'd it go? Where did it even go? That is quite pale, isn't it? I'll show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this guy here. The other things that I did put, because I've searched it, this is cool. However, it is a different take on the Flawless Host. They don't have full purple trim. As you can see, they've got that purple up here and the purple down here. There was another image that I really liked. Maybe do artwork. This one here is another one I really liked. Oh, dude, that's so good, bro. They went pale. I don't want to just straight up copy these dudes. Damn. Maybe we just got to go classic then. Or do I go darker pink? Questions. Should have thought this through more. I don't know what to do. What do we do? Hey, Audrey. Hey, Jay. All this stuff on TT. Are you talking tabletop tactics, Cameron? Is that what you're talking about? Maybe I'll just use the OG. Yeah, such a... Maybe I need to mix with Screaming Skull. What other Emperor's Children factions are there? Let's look it up. Emperor's Children. Have they got all of their war bands? Go. Let's move that over. On TikTok. I got you, dude. Got ya. Flickering blades. What are the flickering blades? Like a reverse scheme. Sensorians? Never heard of them. Apparently, neither has Lexicanum or Wiki. Exquisite Host. Sounds cool. Yep. Cool. All right. There goes that. All right, I'm going to just commit. We're just going to commit. I'm just going to go for pink horror. That color is way off on the camera. What's going on there? Why is it so saturated? Should have gone a warm. Should have gone warm. That's right. Let's try 2 parts. Let's try 2 parts Wraithbone. No, let's go 3 parts. Didn't really have this planned out. It's a 1 part pink horror. Alright, that's our base. We're just going with it. It's actually not that bad. Pull him apart because we need to paint a bunch of different colors here. No, all sub-assembly stock. Except for like Trench Crusade models. Taking vape for good luck. I'll do. All right, let's go. Let's do it. So with a mixture of 3 parts Wraithbone, 1 part Pink Horror, we're going to base coat the body, the head, the thighs, and the left arm and shoulder pad. I'm just using a rather large brush here. It doesn't even matter too much. This will take 2 thin coats, as the Great Duncan Road probably still says. Could be filming clips for 40 hours of painting and it might end up like shit. Hopefully not. I've decided against the airbrush too because this is such a light color. If I make any mistakes doing my recess shade, it's going to be very, very difficult to tidy up through with a brush. So that is why we are going with the brush base coat. Imperial Fist will be next month. Deathwing will be the following month. So, what are we in right now? June? Like August. No, we'll be doing Space Marine 2 as well. So there'll be around about an hour and 15 minutes of painting and then Space Marine 2 after. Basically every stream is painting and then some gaming. These new Emperor's Children are so cool. Emperor's Children, yeah, they are from the Emperor's Children. Yep. I don't really know much about them. Might read some lore on them later. I mean, what's better than perfection? Being flawless, I guess. Yeah, they've definitely got less trim. Went to your hobby store, bought the gold spray for your elves, and then you bought 2 books instead. It is always the way, isn't it? Always the way. Walk away with more than you intended. I can reach under there because we are just blue tacked on after all. Yeah, mini of the month. Yep. Went down and saw Matt at Games Workshop, and cool dude just handed it to me. Just gave it straight to me. He's like, "Don't worry about clipping it out. I know what you're gonna do with it." He's like, "I know you're not going to 5 different Games Workshops to get 5 of the same miniature." Do you know what I really like about the Emperor's Children models, the new ones? Is how they've got heaps and heaps of under armor. Like they're less armored. Really, really like that. All right, so I know the Flawless Host have purple legs. However, I feel like if they've got a like pink feet, it'll help break up some of that color. Because I think when they've got the real dark purple, I'll show you. I think when they've got that real dark purple down the bottom, for me, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of all of that. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, maybe we'll just follow how it's meant to be. Stuff it. Got to show their leather undersuits. Yeah, it's sick. Or it's really cool. Pink? Yeah, dude. We're doing some pink. This might be different to the pink you're painting on Pink Horrors, though. We're going quite pastel on this guy, as you can see. This is one for the Dice Daddy because he loves painting his nids pink, and it's also a good one for Little Net in chat because he loves painting with pastel colors. You want the pastel? Oh, we're doing pastels. We've started with, if you want to write it down, we've started with 3 parts Wraithbone, 1 part Pink Horror. That's all we've done on a grey seer base. I'm now looking back, and I probably should have done a Wraithbone base, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I don't think it'll matter too much. I've opened TikTok in another window, which is quite annoying. Let's just go like this. That's all right. That's all right. I'm always like, if anyone's got any questions about any of my recipes, more than willing to answer them. More than willing to answer them. I'll tell you, I enjoy the edge highlighting process of painting miniatures. But after that Legion of the Damned model, this is a welcome little break where I don't need to really, really lock in. It'll be op. We'll be doing ops. Basically always play ops. Did a little bit of PvP when there wasn't anything to do on the game. So before Prestige dropped, we'd basically done everything, and I played a little bit of PvP. I'm not a massive PvP player. Hey Zombified, how you doing? Stage 3 highlights? Yeah. And the thing about power armor is the more colors you paint, the more you find how different it is painting those different colors. So when you're painting lighter colors like this, it's a bit more, you need to be cleaner with your recess shade. With the darker armors, it's your edge highlight. And if you're painting like ultramarines or blood angels, anything that's like a sort of mid-tone, then you've got a little bit of wiggle room both ways. Obviously, you want to be cleaner with your edge highlights and recesses, but that's what I've found anyway. My day was pretty good, Zombified. I had an install that didn't exactly go to plan. Oh, it's not that it didn't go to plan. There was one element of it that was not a quoted part, and it was the removal of privacy film from Windows. And if the Dice Daddy's in chat, but yeah, he also hates removing frost from Windows. Sometimes it's really, really good, and then other times it's really, really shit. And I'll let you guess how mine was. How many chapters of armies do I have, or how many have I painted? I've only got one chapter of Space Marines, but I've painted many chapters for tutorials. Oh wait, if we're gonna do, I want to do flames on the legs, so I should, or do we do reverse down on the legs and we do some pink flames up on the legs? Yes, let's do that maybe? I don't know. Maybe not, I don't know. All I know is this definitely needs to be pink. Maybe we'll do a bit of a glaze. Maybe we'll do a glaze on the armor because it's so light. I don't normally do a glaze. So this is that part I was talking about where they have heaps of Under Armour. Look at how much Under Armour they have. Buddha, my dude, how we going? Just gonna go grab my drink after I finish base coating this. Oh, I need to do the hand on the bolt gun too, so I'll do that as well. So this arm's going to be purple, but this hand needs to be, this one here needs to be pink. You rage quit the hobby half an hour ago. That was like me last night, man. Just take a break from it, man. Work on something else. Just reset, dude. Just reset. It's ruined. What happened, man? Talk to me. You've never painted before, Vanky. It's really model dependent. So like a regular marine. I'd say this is a regular marine. My Blood Angel Assault dude. He took around... Well, this one was for a tutorial. So this one probably took 25 to 30 hours, I think. I need to fug with my camera because that red is not accurate. That is extremely saturated. I mean, it looks sick, but that's not the red it is. I'm just going to go grab my drink. I'll be back in a sec. The tabard thing had been putting off for a whole... Got its revenge. There's so many layers of paint. Dude, I did the same. I did the same on this with the sword. Too many layers of paint. $25 to 30 hours. Yeah. Sometimes they take 50. It just takes as long as it takes. This painting style is definitely not for everyone, and there is no real shortcut. There's no real shortcut for heavy metal. For a regular marine, yeah, yep. This one took No. This guy took like 80 hours. This model, the one we did for the gold tutorial, I think he was like 60. It's just one of those things. If you're painting heavy metal and you want to get into this style, you just have to put time out of your head. It's good to know how long something takes, but it doesn't even matter. My favorite faction, anything loyal Space Marine, Leeway. Anything loyal Space Marine is my jam. I paint Blood Angels. That's my chapter that I paint, but I don't like Blood Angels any more than any other Loyalist chapter. You recall an Ultramarine is a 2-day thing for them? Yeah, they would paint it 2 days non-stop. They would be quicker than me at heavy metal as well. Obviously, that's their job. I don't think they'd burn out. It's just something they love. You can't paint this style unless you love it. I don't think. Some people might just do an heavy metal model to experience what it's like to paint heavy metal, but yeah, it's not for everyone. The same way non-metallic metal is not for everyone. I think non-metallic metal looks fantastic, but I'm probably never going to do it. I need to move this water pipe. I've hidden it right behind my mic. Yeah, we're doing pink, my dude. And a pastel pink as well. Did you send me a pic of that Tabard Buddha? Let me check this out. Hobby share. You're being very, very hard on yourself, Buddha. You're being very hard on yourself. Having expectations is fantastic. Dude. Do some real thin glazes on it, like Black Sword said. The varnish will flatten it all out. Don't stress, man. Don't stress. Complete the model and then reassess your idea of it. And like you can always paint some more stuff. What's the difference between heavy metal and non-metallic or true metallic? So heavy metal is very, very precise. Edge highlight, recess, like contrasts. You can really tell each part of the model apart. Non-metallic metal speaks for itself. You're not using any metallics at all. It looks phenomenal on display miniatures. It'd be very, very difficult to like replicate that across an entire army. If you did, you're crazy. And then true metallic metal is normally used with heavy metal, but sometimes they do non-metallic stuff. No, you just repaint over the top of it. The idea is to paint multiple thin coats. So if you do make mistakes, then you can go back and tidy up afterwards. Let's apply this second layer of this pink. I'm hoping I don't need to mix any more of this, but I feel like I might have to. Lorem Ipsum, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, don't be so hard, Buddha. Finish the model, dude. You'll be pleasantly surprised, man. Varnish it, do your metallics, do your transfers, and then look at it. This feels like this paint's got a bit of shit in it. can't join it. The Discord? You should be able to join the Discord. Is that what you mean? Heavy metal is very exaggerated. I say that. Heavy metal's a very exaggerated painting style. Doesn't really, in a lot of painting competitions, doesn't draw a lot of attention. Except for Golden Demons, where they want that look. What can't you join, Vonky? The Discord. Tiny, my son. How you doing, man? How's being the big dog at work going for you? You're a sleepy boy. We will need 3 coats for this pink, but that's okay. Half an hour, guys, and we'll do the live stream community Discord showcase thing. Barbie Marines. Yep. It's the one. Yeah, we're doing the Flawless Host, and there's been many different takes on the Flawless Host, and this is going to be my version of it. I have seen that, yeah. Yep. Markham, old boy, how we doing? Hi, Minnie, how you doing? Then ask you why you're not painting? I mean, valid question. Valid question, Minnie. 3 coats of paint. Sheesh. Am I playing with viewers later? I'm not sure. Assuming Marvin will be on. Depends if my regulars are playing. I should really do a night where I play with viewers. Picked up Tamiya matte black spray. Didn't even know that was a thing, dude. Didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, that's right. Minnie's playing rugby. Straight lines. This is going to be a tutorial. This is a tutorial, Crow. I reckon I would have done well in the run at straight competitions back when I played footy and I was 68 kilos. Folding young. We might only get base coats done tonight. Crazy. Mini of the month indeed, Tails. That's it, man. Doing another goal, boy. Sick, man. I'm doing the flawless host. Why be perfect? Why settle for perfect when you can be flawless? Hey Marvin, how you doing? Definitely need to mix some more of this paint. Oh, Tiny hasn't seen the studio yet in person. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna mix some more of this pink. Because we need to do another coat. I'm doing good. Doing good. So 3 parts. 3 parts. Wraithbone. One part pink horror. Hopefully this mixes up the same. I think it should. Looks about the same. A little more pastel. Just put a little more pink in there. That's it. That's the color.
I like it when the bass go.
This leg actually pushes in really nice. Connects up here. So he's basically in full sub-assembly. This is different Nico? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I've got an idea of what I want to do, whether or not it happens on the model is a thought it was overexposed red. Nah, nah. And it's a Chaos Marine too. I think the only other Chaos Marine I've painted on stream was that Night Lord, wasn't it? This is the model of the month. There you go. This is the Emperor's Children Tormentor? Is this the Tormentor? I don't know. There's one that's the close combat version, and then there's one that's the shooting version. Yeah, still going heavy metal. It'll be a single highlight though. It's way too light to do a double. Should have painted that trim. What am I doing? I missed that when I was doing the second layer. Quad edge highlight for a light pink, yeah. Why not? Let's go insane. They're all out of stock every time you go. Oh, that's a shame, man. Sucks. Ringwood definitely had some, but Matt, the store manager, is not liberal with his miniatures because people are known to travel from store to store. I haven't done a Primark, no. Have not done a Primark, no. Unlikely to as well, I would say. Unlikely. But never say never. Never say never. When the Termi came out, the Death Wing one, should have done his belt pink too. What am I doing? Nah, I won't do Sanguinius. I mean, I'll do Sanguinius if he comes out. If Games Workshop bring him out. But I won't paint the Horus Heresy one. It's not bad. "15 minutes, guys, and we'll do the live stream community showcase. Liege of the Damned, I'll show you. I still need to do a little bit on him. It's all off-stream stuff, though. I got quite frustrated last night because I was not painting the Power Sword how I wanted to, so I sort of re-base coated it last night and left it. Thank you, Black Sword. Thank you, Tiny. 5 out of 10. That's the highest I've got, I think, ever. Decent. Nah, I didn't. So it was meant to be a throwback black sword, and when I was painting the model in my mind, I was thinking of doing like a flaming lava sword, but I think the plain silver, and I'll do a little bit of lightning, was the best choice for it. Especially if it's meant to be a tribute to the OG models. And that's what me and Baz spoke about when he was sculpting it. We're like, we both had the same idea. So he sculpted it with the purpose of looking like the OGs, and I decided I will paint it the same. Damn, I'm painting high. Painting high on the camera. This armor is just so nice. Like the design of it. Oh, I should do the belt buckle again, eh? If this turns out like I've got in my mind, I think the biggest compliment would be if I saw like a kill team painted like this, or like a small force. Did you miss what I said about the flaming sword? Did you miss that part? On why I thought about doing it, I didn't do it. Let's add some purple. Pink and purple. I'm just pushing the wrong buttons here. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. With that step done, we are now going to take some Xeris purple and we are going to paint the other parts of the armor. This is going to take 2 coats? Question mark? Do you know what? Doesn't really matter if I go into this thigh too much because we're going to paint some little flames there. This looks like a monstrosity. Hey. It's hilarious. This is so different to how I normally paint. Palette wise. Alright, a couple of minutes guys, we are going to do the community live stream showcase. So make sure your post is in there so we can show the community what you've been working on. If you haven't joined the Discord, you just need to type command Discord. Make sure you read the rules and react with the appropriate emote. trying to get some blue tack here. And I'll just give that little belt buckle another coat of pink because I only had 2. All right, let's check out this Discord, guys. See what you've been working on, and we'll continue doing some base coats, and then I think Space Marine 2, question mark Marvin. We've got 2 updates. We've got 2 updates, but we'll check them out. We'll check them. The Doctor is here to stalk. Last night we saw Wombat's librarian. Are you in chat, Wombat? Stork's working on his Gene Stealer cults. There's so much work in a Gene Stealer cult. So much work. Nuts. The amount of effort per model. I was just gonna say, Wombat, your photos are really, really good. Ones like this, and they've got that long ass sword. Just crop the sword out. Center this guy. Or zoom out so it's centered. In terms of your IG posts. Speaking of Wombat. Oh shit. Dude. What have you done? What have you started? Wombat. Have you started a timer on that? Have you started a timer on this? I'm so keen to see it. Nah, it's not a homebrew chapter. That is a librarian. So all librarians for loyal Space Marine chapters wear blue. And then they have their chapter symbol on their shoulder pad. I think Wombat's got finished Terminators somewhere. There we go. Like, mind-blowingly good salamanders. Insane. So that's what I need my sword to. I need to do this on my sword. Less than this, but like this. Like this. Yeah, just nuts. Nutty, my dude. Nutty. Vulcan, that looks sick. Of course Vulcan thinks that looks sick. Yo, Lunch Clops. Need more YouTube videos to watch when I'm not streaming? Work on it. We're working on it. If you can get me, if you can get me 970 more subscribers on Twitch, I'll do this full time. Then we've got a deal. Actually, 969. Dry brushing the repulsor pads. No, do the black. Do the black. Yeah, if you've got black on it, then you can easily do silver ones. So easy to paint with this purple compared to that pink. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Warpstone Glow be the worst cut for layering? It's pretty bad. Are you airbrushing it, or are you still? I know your base coat is a mixture, isn't it? Have to airbrush it, yeah. Maybe I will use that larger brush for this backpack. Yeah, it's. Didn't have that light on. That's better. That's more accurate. Didn't have that the light on the whole time. Marvin, we're getting a Nath as well, or no? Hey, Rogue, how you doing? You're tied up. That's all right. I'm pretty chill to paint, to be honest. Stiff sore. I get that, right. Undecided. Undecided. I'm thinking a brown flesh might look good. No. It almost looks like a contrast paint. Maybe it's good that we're not playing Space Marine. I have to get up at 5 tomorrow, which is gonna suck. Yeah, not great. Gonna paint this just in case any of it shows. James, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, man. We might finish up at 10 p.m. If I have to get up early, I should probably be sensible instead of painting till 11 p.m. It's a beautiful purple, thank you. This is just Xerius purple over the top of Wraithbone. Probably showing up a little more intense on the camera than it is in person. It's still a nice purple though. Still a nice purple. No, I don't mind, dude. Lurk away. Lurk away. Sensible, what's that? Yeah, I know, right? We might just go for a third coat just for good luck. Yes, there's fucking shit in that paint. I knew it. The varnish will flatten it out, but I still don't like it. I think I got a little bit of dust on my wet palette. I'll change it for tomorrow's stream. Three coats of purple, just for good luck, because we did 3 coats of pink. Thinking for the little hairs and stuff, and yeah, the top knot. I'm thinking of they paint them red. The Flawless Host normally have red top knots, but I'm thinking of going Screamer pink or like Baraknar burgundy, I think maybe. Yo, Leo, how you doing? Just doing a paint stream tonight because Marvin and Nath are busy. I've got an early start at work as well. Yeah, James. Yeah, the black with the pink trim or vice versa. I like it. I like it.
I like it when the bass go.
This should be quite eye-catching once we're done, I would say. People are probably tuning in. They're just like, what is going on? Have faith. Have faith. Are there purple Blood Angels in lore? There'd have to be a successor chapter with some purple somewhere. I know there's one with a teal, the Atlantean Spears. Or Atalantean Spears. Dark Krakens. Are they Blood Angels, are they, James? Because if they're Blood Angel successors, they are definitely purple. They're They're sort of one of those sort of unknown foundings, potentially. Salamanders, yeah. I don't think it's like 100% confirmed though, is it? Because I think salamanders are one of those ones that don't really have a successor. Like the space wolves. I think the wolf spear that got painted up are like the first official space wolf successor. Painting your ballistas purple. A very popular color in the hobby. Purple. This is my first time painting it. Like really painting it on something. I think it might be. As like a main color. This you can see the coverage here after 2 coats, still quite streaky. Whenever you're doing your base coats, don't be concerned with that streakiness. It's just all about thin layers. Pink and purple as a main, yeah. Oh, no, wait, what am I talking about? I just like look to my left. I'm like, no, actually, yeah, I've painted a shitload of purple. Don't worry, dude. I forgot about my own bugs. Yo, TK Ice. Thank you very much for the raid. How's your stream? What'd you get up to? We got a mod in chat for a shout out, please. Welcome to the stream, guys. My name's Justin. I typically use my streams to either play Space Marine 2 or I paint tutorial models. This tutorial model is a little bit different. Most of the time you would see stuff like this, which is a little more toned down in terms of colors. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not really much to explain about my stream. I like painting miniatures. And now his pants are blue. This definitely needs another coat of purple. Hey noob, how you doing? Jennifer, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, that's a kick. Is this going to be a real person or is this going to be a bot? That was a kick follow. It's normally a bot when it's a kick follow. Is this the first time we're going to have someone on Kick chat that wasn't already part of the community? You need to go to the bathroom. Oh man, I was asking, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? I was just telling your raiders that I typically use my stream to paint tutorial models for my YouTube, our YouTube, and play Space Marine 2. And I'm doing something a little bit different. Painting's going good. Yeah, normally you would see me paint like a Loyalist Space Marine chapter, but we're going a bit out there. Going a bit out there. Yeah, I used to get a little bit burnt out trying to just paint my own stuff on stream, my own stuff, like my Blood Angels, and then I was like, it's sort of silly not to utilize this time to both paint tutorials and do my live streams. Because I just like going live every day to paint. So it just sort of makes sense. It makes sense. There must have been too much pressure on Jennifer from Kick to... It's ASMR. You built some flawless blades. Sheesh. How good. So I'm only painting this one. Is it a Tormentor? Is the miniature of the month a Tormentor? Anyway, I'm just going to be painting the one. I think the army itself is phenomenal. I would love to paint an army of Emperor's Children, but I've just got so many Blood Angels to paint. Got so many Blood Angels to paint. Which one's my good brush? I should put it to the side. Have you got any pics of your work? Like, have you got an Instagram or something we can check out? That was directed at UI, so I apologize. I realized there are a few people in chat and it could have been directed at anyone, but it was directed towards you. Is it a Tormentor? Yeah. Pretty popular. Perfect for a test model or a tutorial. Means I don't need to buy a whole box of minis or a... because I didn't realize this was going to be the mole of the month. I was going to pick up the is it Lord Cacophonist? I was going to pick up a Lord Cacophonist. No Insta. Need to work out to get you got Lightbox #1. It's a priority, dude. Lightboxes will help you immensely. Most photos on phones, like newer phones, good enough to take photos for sure. Yeah, the Cacophonus is sick. So good. But how many, like maybe 80 Australian dollars for a Cacophonist? I'll take the free model. I already spend way too much money on loyal Space Marines. Don't need to be dropping cash on traders. This is like the 4th coat on this shoulder pad, but it is required. So could have got the airbrush out. Too much work. And I have a feeling I'm going to make a few mistakes recess shading and edge highlighting, so this will just be much, much easier to tidy up. You've never pivoted so fast? Yeah, I'd love to just drop everything and do them. They're so cool, but I'd be starting from scratch again, and I've got to get, like, I've got an army painted, but I don't have a list I specifically want. So I just love the idea of, like, obviously it's a brand new range, and I don't exactly know what you can take from the codex, but I love the idea of getting like Hellbrutes or Forge Fiends, and like someday someone's going to make an awesome 3D print. You could put some Sonic Blasters on some Forge Fiends. Two armies at the same time, yeah, that's rough. It's sort of good because you can chop and change between the projects, but realistically, you sort of don't end up getting enough done of either of them. Sonic Mauler Fiend, yeah, that's what I think would look sick. Hellbrute and Mauler Fiend with just a big Sonic cannon. Someone will make one. They'll have to. The rate that people are making 3D sculpts and the quality of the sculpts nowadays are just too good. They're coming out with them too fast. See, even on these miniatures, it's stuff like this. You've got just a chaosified Mark 6 backpack, but even just like a small sort of, I don't know, speaker, I guess it is. Loudspeaker in it. Just gives that Emperor's Children feel. And the scroll work on the armor and stuff, it's more curved. They didn't miss with the Emperor's Children release, that's for sure. They did not miss. Like, Lucius is just perfect. Like, forgive the Emperor's Children pun, but he is perfect. They do add, exactly, yeah. I say it all the time, man. I say it all the time. It's a different aesthetic, and often it's too much for me. Like the Liber Demonica guys and Grey Tide Studio, their sculpts are wicked, but they are hectic. They are hectic. We are going to finish up shortly because I do have to start work early, but before we do that, they normally paint the Flawless Blades with a red. I think that's too similar to purple. So I think we're going to go for Screamer Pink top knot. Yeah. Oh man, the Noise Marines. I love the Noise Marines. I love how they're on 40s too. Just big chunky boys now. All right. forgot how good my painting setup is. It's I think it looks a little bit better on camera. They're quite literally just laser cut MDF racks, and I was like, oh, spray them black. Just spray them black. Have all your marines painted. That'd be pretty good. Scream pink, screamer pink. Oh. Look at this color palette. Still more, I have to be organized. If my stuff's not organized, I'm so not motivated to paint. When my studio gets too messy and my table gets too messy, I just get a little bit depressed when it comes to miniatures. That was another thing with my tutorials. I found that it required way too much tidying up and stuff for me to set up for my tutorials. So I was like, what if I'm always set up for my tutorials? Then I've got no excuse. And it turns out that it worked. Yeah, dude, it'd be good for your streams too. Just having a more organized setup. I mean, I'm pretty lucky living in or renting a 5-bedroom house where I can just make one of the rooms a studio for a hobby. I'm definitely not stuck for room. That should probably be pink up there too, shouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Love it. I was renting with Lockie, my mate Lockie, and his partner Nina, and that was good. Like, it was fantastic saving money, but I do very much enjoy living by myself. All right, I need to be sensible. Just get that little bit of paint filled in there. I'd normally stream for another hour, guys, but yeah, unfortunately, work. The worst thing is work would just, like, at the end of the day, oh, you're starting at 6 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know. Riley just came out in sight and he's like, oh, you've got that, I can't remember what it is. It's a collectible store in a shopping center. He's like, you're doing that install tomorrow morning. I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, it's a 6 a.m. on site. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, didn't they tell you? And I was like, no. All right, let's, yeah, I'm real happy with that. Let's get a bit of blue tack. We'll just check out the colors together. So far, so good. I think we're just going to finish up there. Yep, we are just going to finish up there. Be continuing this guy tomorrow. I think it's probably still going to be base coats. We'll just be blocking in all the base coats and tidying up if we make mistakes, because hey, everyone makes mistakes. But I'm pretty happy with him. This is a realm that I'm not used to, because it's just vastly different color palette. Oh, Davy boy. This is the guy that asked me to his guild. Should I raid him? He's got 2.1k viewers. Whatever he remembers. We'll see. Let's rate him, we'll see. Dave boy with 2 E's. Is that the guy? Nah, maybe we won't. Anyway, we'll finish up there. You know what? We're just going to finish up there. I'm going to go to bed because I've got an early start tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy your night. Thank you very much for watching. Ice, thank you very much for the raid as well. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. We'll continue work with this flawless host tomorrow. See you guys.